I'm back and I have a new challenge to tell you about. I've decided to go big this time. It's my biggest challenge so far and I'm really excited about it. We're calling it Holly's Suffolk Coast Challenge and it's a continuous 60-mile walk along the Suffolk coast in one day. I am doing it for charity and there is a backstory behind the event. So late last year I lost my dad. He suffered with Alzheimer's. So I wanted to do something big for Dementia UK. I wanted to do something for Dad's memory, and I knew it would keep me focused while I dealt with the grief, I suppose. So I started organising Holly Suffolk Coast Challenge. The location is pretty poignant because my dad lived on the Suffolk coast. The sea was his life. He was a merchant seaman and then he lived on a houseboat and he was a fisherman. So Suffolk Coast was his life, it was his home, and I couldn't think of a better place to do the challenge. I wanted the challenge to be difficult because, you know, I've done a 26-mile hike. It was difficult, it was a challenge. But I wanted this one to be something that would take up time and resource, training and planning. And I didn't want to just do something that was easy because I wanted it to be worthy of people's time and their attention and their donations. So I chose the Suffolk Coast Path because it's 60 miles long, that's 100 kilometres. So that is a long way to walk in a day. That's almost David Goggins level. Not quite, but almost. So I really wanted to be challenged. I know this is going to be a challenge. So I will be the only person walking this in its entirety on the day. However, I've got loads of family and friends who have offered their help and support for pit stops, for walking a bit with me, so I won't be alone. I'll be the only one doing the 60 miles, so I will be alone in my pain. It's currently around 2 months until event day. I have already been training, preparing, etc. But I wanted to do a video on here so I could document my journey in these last 2 months, what I'm doing, how I'm training, what I'm going to pack, and yeah, bring you along with me in the challenge. Being a graphic designer, I have put together a little brand identity for this challenge, so I'm going to put the logo here, and I will also link to the socials that you can follow me on. I also have a Justgiving page, but I'm not going to be too much of a beg about that at the moment. I'll let you see what I'm doing first and I'll let myself prove to you the efforts that I'm putting in, I guess. But if you are interested in following along as to how I prepare for this 60-mile hike, monster hike, or you just want to follow my progress, then make sure to subscribe. It'll be great to have you along on the journey with me, and I will see you again soon with some tips, some information, anything that you could wish for. See you soon.